Hello, this is Joe Pryor with the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City, a part of Redbud Realty and Associates. It's part 4 of our foreclosure series. Now, I know I've done this video in various ways before, but again, I wanted to go through the alternatives to foreclosure because I believe it's extremely important. Number 1 is refinance. If you can refinance, if you still have a good credit rating, then you can refinance the property. Certainly interest rates are at an all-time low at this point. And so it could be a really good time for you to lower a payment to make it within reason. Now this is if you can qualify, if you have a job, but that is one alternative. The second alternative is loan modification. Now this is a program that came out of TARP. It was called HAMP. It was a government-related program, and what the government said is we're going to use some of these funds to help people kind of have a bridge over troubled water. Now, it's not a forgiveness of debt. It doesn't take away from your principal balance, but it allows you on a year's period of time to make up the deficits, including possibly interest, penalties, and attorney's fees. And so if you think that, well, I'm back on the job, I can do this, then you can make yourself whole that way. Now, there's a problem in that the federal government said, well, no, we're not going to require anybody to qualify for this money. Problem is they didn't require the lender to go along with that. So lenders, as a rule, are very difficult to deal with. In fact, most of these loan modifications are not happening because, you know, you can maybe understand that if you don't have a job, they may be reluctant to do it, but that's not the government mandate that they set out. Now, the third thing that we recommend certainly is a short sale. This is where we can eliminate phantom income 1099 with the IRS, so you're not paying them for the loss, where we can sometimes, and most of the times, eliminate deficiency judgments where the lender will let you go. It also is a situation where you come typically to closing with $0, so the lender is accepting less that's on a mortgage, and you can own a home in 2 years after that with proper credit. So we like short sales. Now there's another alternative I do want you to know about, which is deed in lieu or a friendly foreclosure. It's still a foreclosure, but there's a few restrictions. Number 1, the biggest restriction is no second mortgages, no third-party liens. If if those liens are there, they're not going to do a deed in lieu because they're accepting everything behind them by taking the property back. They want to foreclose on a property to eliminate anything behind you. So if all you owe, if all that's attached to that house is the first mortgage, what will happen is the lender typically will do a forgiveness of deficiency for you to go through that friendly foreclosure process. So there can be a real advantage. It's not as good as a short sale or the other alternatives, but it's certainly better than the full foreclosure process. Now, these are things that at the Virtual Real Estate Team, we try to advise you on. We're certainly short sale specialists. We do a lot of short sales, but I want to reiterate again that our sense of value says we want to do what's best for you. If that's the short sale, that's terrific. If it's a refinance, if we can help you lease the property because you're going to go into default because you're having to leave for your job, we'll help you with that. We'll help you with everything that's in your best interest. But please contact us so that we can help you and we can give you this advice as soon as possible. This is Joe Pryor with the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City, where we deliver traditional real estate values at the speed of technology.